Body Ritual Among the Nacirema by Horace Minor. As you're listening and reading along with this article, make sure you're making your sketch notes of what you think someone from the Nacirema culture looks like. All right, let's get started. Anthropologists first started studying the Nacirema 20 years ago, but the culture of this people is still very poorly understood. They are a Northern American group living in the territory between the Canadian Cree and the Yaqui. Not much is known about where they come from, although tradition states that they came from the east. This paragraph gave us a little bit of information about where the Nacirema people can be found in the world. Let's keep going to the next paragraph. Nacirema culture is known for its complicated money system, which has grown over the years. While many people focus their time on trying to get money, a lot of time is also spent in daily routines or ritual activity. The focus of this activity is the human body, and the people spend a lot of time focusing on their appearance and health. While other cultures also spend time focusing on their bodies, the Nacirema are unique due to the ceremonies they practice around their appearance. This paragraph seems to be telling me that the Nacirema have specific rituals or things they do every day for their appearance. The main difference between the Nacirema and other cultures is that the Nacirema believe that the human body is ugly and that it is weak and easily diseased. They believe that they are trapped in these bodies and that the only way to save themselves is by practicing rituals and ceremonies. Every household has one or more shrines devoted to this purpose. The more powerful an individual is in the society, the more shrines they have in their house. A shrine is a special room or a place where a ritual is performed. So it looks like the people in the Nacirema culture who are more powerful have more of these shrines. So it looks like these shrines must be pretty special to them. The main part of the shrine is a box or chest, which is built into the wall. In this chest are many charms and magical potions that the Nacirema believe that they need to live. They get these potions by going to see special medicine men and giving them large gifts. However, the medicine men do not give the potions to the Nacirema. They simply decide what the ingredients should be, then write them down in an ancient and secret language. This writing is understood only by the medicine men and by the herbalists who, for another gift, provide the required charm. All right, there's a lot to break down here. First off, in this shrine, we see that there's some sort of box or chest built into the wall. And in that box or chest, there's charms and potions that the Nacirema believe that they need to live. Now, they can't just get these potions all on their own. They need to go see special medicine men who decide what potions they need, and then they go to an herbalist. Where is it? Oh, there it is. An herbalist who will give them the actual potion or charm. So this is sounding pretty interesting. Let's keep going. Remember, as you're listening, you want to be drawing your sketch note of what you think someone from the Nacirema culture looks like. Beneath the charm box is a small fountain. Each day, every member of the family enters the shrine room, bows his or her head before the charm box, adds holy water to the fountain, and proceeds with a brief rite of cleansing. The holy waters are secured from the water temple of the community, where the priests conduct elaborate ceremonies to make the liquid pure. It sounds like the water that the Nacirema are using in their homes are special and somehow they're pure, and that there's priests that make the water special for them. The medicine men have a huge temple in every community that they call a latipso. The more complicated ceremonies required to treat very sick patients can only be performed at this temple. These ceremonies involve not only the miracle worker, but also a group of assistants who move quietly about the temple chambers in costume and headdress. Okay, so it sounds now like if you're really sick, you go to this place called a latipso, and you're not just working with a medicine man or herbalist anymore. You're working with someone called a miracle worker. And it seems like they do ceremonies to treat the very sick patients. So this is pretty serious here. Latipso ceremonies are so harsh and awful that many of the sick natives who enter the temple never recover. Despite this fact, sick adults are not only willing, but eager to undergo the long and drawn-out ritual purification, if they can afford to do so. No matter how sick or serious the emergency, the guards of many temples will not admit a client if he or she cannot offer an expensive gift. Interesting. So not anyone can get into the Letipso. You have to be able to afford an expensive gift to work with the miracle workers and get those long ritual purifications. We only have a few more paragraphs here, so keep working on your sketch note. The Nacirema are strangely afraid of and fascinated with the mouth. They believe that the mouth is the most important part of the body when making and keeping friends. Without practicing the mouth routine, they believe that their teeth would fall out, their gums would bleed, their jaws would shrink, and their friends would leave them. They also believe that there is a strong connection between the mouth and being a good person. For example, there's a special ritual to help children practice on their mouths that is supposed to help make them become better adults. Interesting. The daily body ritual includes a mouth rite. This rite involves a practice which seems absolutely disgusting to the people outside the Nacirema culture. So this is what they do to their mouths every day. In this practice, the Nacirema insert a small bundle of hog hairs into the mouth along with a certain magical paste and then move the bundle in a unique pattern. Hog hairs, so that would be like hair from a pig. They're putting in their mouth with magic paste and moving it around in some sort of way. In addition to the private mouth rite, the people seek out a holy mouth man once or twice a year. These holy mouth men have an impressive set of tools, including augers, tools designed to cut holes in woods, awls, small pointed tools used for piercing holes, especially in leather, probes, and prods, sharp and pointy tools. I don't know if I want anyone using those in my mouth. That doesn't sound too fun. These tools are used to remove the evils of the mouth and involve a great deal of pain and discomfort for the Nacirema. The holy mouth man opens the client's mouth and, using the tools, makes holes in the teeth where decay may exist in the teeth. Magical materials are put into these holes. Sometimes large sections of one or more teeth are cut out so that the supernatural substance can be applied. In the Nacirema's view, the purpose of these religious functions is to stop teeth from falling out so that they can have more friends. From looking at the Nacirema, it's clear that they are a magic-ridden people. It's hard to understand how they have managed to exist for so long under the hardships which they have created for themselves. Okay, that's the end of the article. Feel free to go back and reread if you feel like you need to. But remember, your task was to draw a picture using a sketch note of what you think a member of the Nacirema culture looks like. Good luck.